Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when the gov comes for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when the crew comes for you? Oh shit, what up, what up? Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. Let's go. I hope everyone has been enjoying their lives, taking care of themselves, and staying out of the way. So I just want to come and bring this little my view on what's really going on with this whole military action thing that's going on with these with the president and his wife of Venezuela. You know what I mean? Like, is it even internationally legal and constitutional what's going on? Let's dive deep into this. So here's the best factual summary of what happened recently and whether Donald Trump's military action to seize the Venezuelan president and his wife was legal under international law. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. In case you guys are not up to date in figuring out what happened. So here's what happened. In early January 2026, U.S. military forces carried out a large-scale strike and special operation raid in Venezuela, targeting and capturing President Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Cilia Flores. They were then taken to the United States and appeared in court on drug and terrorism-related charges. Trump's government labeled the operation as part of a new law enforcement effort to bring indicted fugitives to justice and claimed Maduro's government was illegitimate. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. Let's dive deep into this. So, international law key principles: use of force requires justification. Under the United States Charter, the foundation of modern international law, states must not use military force against the territorial integrity of or political independence of another state without legal basis. Exceptions are generally Exceptions generally are self-defense in an imminent or actual attack or UN Security Council's authorization. Criminal charges, even serious ones like drug trafficking, are not normally accepted as grounds for military force under international law. Are you kidding me? You son of a gun. Whoa. Okay. Sovereignty and non-intervention. International law strongly protects a state's sovereignty, meaning one country cannot simply enter another and seize its leader. Most legal scholars see this as a violation unless the targeted state consents or the UN authorities or the UN authorities UN authorities. There's UN authorities. Wow. Yeah. So, or the UN authorizes it, which did not happen in this case. Keeps getting weirder and weirder. Head of the state immunity. Heads of the state normally enjoy sovereign immunity while in office. They cannot be arrested or tried in foreign courts without clear legal authorization. Many international lawyers argue Maduro's retain that immunity. What legal experts and world leaders are saying. Criticism and doubts about legality. Many international law experts say this type of military action violates the UN Charter prohibition on force and improperly interferes with another state's sovereignty. I wonder why people want to be sovereign beings and live the sovereign way, and it's just something about the hindering of that. Why can't we just all be free or something like that? Just let me think that for a minute. What? I don't know. Um, so some governments and UN ambassadors have called it crime of aggression and illegal act. Even within the U.S., some legal scholars argue that rationale offered mixing law enforcement and security does not align with established international norms. U.S. government justification. U.S. officials have framed the operation as targeted and indicted fugitive, part of stopping narco-terrorism. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, please. Or defense of U.S. interests, but these claims are controversial and not widely recognized as valid. So basically, bottom line, was it illegal under international law? Strong consensus among experts and many world governments say no. It's likely violated international law. How many violations can you get before you get thrown out of the football game? Like, or a basketball game, maybe a flagrant foul or something like that? Whew, I guess not, man. It lacked UN Security Council authorization. It did not have consent from Venezuela. I'll just say that again. It lacked UN Security Council authorization. It did not have consent from Venezuela. Military force was used for what the U.S. called law enforcement, which international law does not justify on foreign soil. Military force was used for what the U.S. called law enforcement, which international laws does not justify on foreign soil. It's not a game, guys. It's not a joke. Does that mean the U.S. will be punished legally? International law enforcement mechanisms are limited. There is no automatic global court enforcement on these norms. Even illegal actions sometimes go without formal punishment if powerful states block action at the UN Security Council. Summary: this operation is widely considered by international law scholars in many countries to be illegal under international law, and even if the U.S. government tries to justify it. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell. My personal view on this topic, let me just go into this real quick. And let me clarify and be transparent. So they took this man and his wife from out of his own country, and they say because of terrorism and illegal drug distribution. If so, if that is the case, I don't condone any country or even our own country, pushing terrorism or illegal drugs into this system that we have here. You know what I'm saying? I was personally moved and personally affected when my cousin, passed away of fentanyl overdose. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be clear and say that, transparent. I don't condone any of that. You know what I'm saying? If that is the case, and so if they say that they're doing that because of that reason, right? It seems a little bit sketchy, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit about doing it the way that they've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do something, I thought that we all had to abide by laws, you know what I'm saying? Our federal laws and state laws and international laws, but sometimes I guess not, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can just push your way in there and do whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's warranted when you have war crimes and you have people, innocent lives being, being taken, and those people really don't have no help. Then you can step in and say, okay, well, we're going to do some help or do some justice to try to get these people clear justice, something that's vented. But, you know what I'm saying? This is just the way some of these things work. And I'm not really going to go into it here or right now. But if you want to know, please comment below on what I believe this is really all about. You know what I'm saying? Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And two, about that usual time, I just can't remember what I wanted to tell you guys. I think what I wanted to tell you guys with all this stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? I think it is peace. I'm out.